but institutes. After discussing Chetan Bhagat's life and career in short, we have discussed the title of the novel. After title of the novel, we will focus our attention on the characters in the novel. Actually, in the novel, there are three important characters. The novel is centered around three friends who receive education in IIT together. Okay. Name of the first character is Hari Kumar. In the novel, there is a character, and name of that character is Hari Kumar. Who is this Hari Kumar? Hari Kumar comes from Delhi. What is his family background? In short, we can discuss here. His father is an army officer, and his mother is a housewife. Okay. Hari Kumar comes from which family? We can say that it is a well-known family because his father is an army officer, but his mother is a housewife. He is the narrator. Narrator म्हणजे काय? कथन करणारा. 5 पॉइंट समवनची जी काही कथा आहे ती कथा सांगणारा व्यक्ती कोण आहे? हरी कुमार. नरेशन. Narrator of the story is narrator of the story of the novel is Hari Kumar, and Hari Kumar is the hero of the novel. Actually, who is the hero of the novel? Hari Kumar is the hero of the novel, and he narrates the story of novel. He is in love with IIT professor's daughter Neha Cherian. So these are the some details we have collected here to focus the character of Hari Kumar. He is from Delhi. His father is an army officer and mother housewife. He is very important thing, hero and narrator of the novel, and he is in love with IIT professor's daughter Neha Cherian. After Hari Kumar, second important character is Alok Gupta. Alok Gupta comes from poor middle class family. His mother is a teacher in biology and father is also art teacher. But what has happened that while doing some work of painting, what happens that his father was seriously injured while painting ceiling of the roof of the house. His one side is paralyzed and his father loses his job and is bedridden. Okay, this is a tragedy of life in the life of Alok Gupta. So he comes from a poor middle class family. Chetan Bhagat wants to throw light on the poor middle class family life with the help of character of Alok Gupta, whose father is paralyzed and bedridden. Okay, he has no doubt his mother is teacher and she is the person who brings money for the family. Her salary, with the help of her salary, this whole home is supported. Then another important factor is that Alok Gupta has a sister who is waiting to be married, and for marriage what happens? You need money. His family needs, and that's why this whole family focuses on Alok, and they need to Alok to get a job and support the family. So second character from this novel is from poor middle class family whose father is bedridden, whose sister has to married, and he has again family tension, pressure. Okay. Then third character is Ryan Oberoi. Ryan. His parents are abroad. Ryan Oberoi's parents are in abroad, father and mother. They are working in a handicraft business. Handicraft म्हणजे जे काही गोष्टी आपण हाताने करतो, हँडीक्राफ्ट. क्राफ्ट म्हणजे काय? कला. सो दे आर businessmen men and they are working in abroad, and that's why Ryan Oberoi is placed in boarding school. He has to live in boarding school away from his father and mother who are in the foreign countries working as a businessman. Further, this Ryan Oberoi is a person who is full of innovative new ideas. What is the characteristics of Ryan Oberoi? He is full of new ideas, but he hates his parents because they are not with him. He has not got love of his father and mother. They are living abroad. They used to send him letters, but he has not replied that letters, and he openly tells that he does not love his parents as he has been away from his parents right from the childhood. He has not got love of his parents, and that's why he has such a make of mind. Then there is a character of Neha Cherian. Who is this Neha Cherian? Neha Cherian is a daughter of Professor D.C. Cherian, who is working in a IIT Delhi as a professor. He is a head of the mechanical engineering, and Neha Cherian is a daughter of Professor D.C. Cherian. She is student of fashion designing. She is not student of engineering or technology, but she is a student of fashion designing. Harikumar and Neha meet accidentally and fall in love with each other. So there is a love between Neha Cherian, who is the daughter of Professor D.C. Cherian. Harikumar is the important character who is the hero of the novel, in love with Neha Cherian. Then fifth character, important character, is Professor D.C. Cherian, who is the head of the mechanical engineering. He is a very strict person and gives importance to GPA. So he has focused his attention on grades. Grades are important for him. He has in his life, in his educational career, he has got 10 GPA out of 10. He had a son and he lost his son in accident. We found that he has one son and one daughter. Name of the daughter is Neha, who is in love with Harikumar, who is the hero of the novel. And he has lost his son in accident, as he says, but in the course of the time we will discuss that how he has lost his son, how he died, his son, what is the reason of his dying. Then very important character, last one, is that of a Professor Veera. He is a young professor having 5 degrees from different countries. So this professor is a young professor, and he has 5 degrees from different countries. He is not strict person but kind towards the students and helps them in their academic pursuit. He helps them to solve their difficulties. So these are the important or major characters that we have discussed here. No doubt there are other minor characters also, like Professor Dubey, Professor Goyal, Professor Bhatia, Professor Saxena, Professor Hora, Dean Shastri, and Director Verma. These characters play roles in the development of the main plot of the intervals. All the professors from these IIT that are mentioned in the novel, they play their roles in the development of the plot of the intervals. Uh, Venkat, there is a character of Venkat, a student who is a mugger and top in the GPA. He studies for 9 hours. So we can say that according to Cherian, he is a very ideal student who studies for 9 hours daily. He is bookish worm and he studies very hard to get GPA. So, in this way, Chetan Bhagat has introduced or centered his characters. Story of the novel is centered around these six main characters and other characters which are minor characters who play roles in the development of the of the main plot at intervals. Out of these six characters, again, three characters are important. That of the three friends who study in IIT Delhi. These three characters are Hari Kumar, Alok Gupta, and Ryan Oberoi. So these three characters have different family backgrounds. They come from different eras, and Chetan Bhagat has focused their family backgrounds. So indirectly he has focused life, that is middle class, poor middle class, and upper class families, and their difference between these families. After discussing in short the characters, we have to focus on theme of the novel. Theme is very important. What is the theme that is in mind of our writer Chetan Bhagat? With the help of the story of three friends, Chetan Bhagat focuses in the novel focuses the story of three IIT graduates and their life at IIT. So these are three graduates and their life at IIT is the main background here. With the help of this main background, Chetan Bhagat wants to focus IIT education IIT education system. What happens in IIT? IIT education system gives more importance on grading system. So not only IIT education system, even the students who take admission in IIT, they are also focused on grades, exams, and that of a grade points. What is important? Knowledge is important, and that main point is forgotten. In a reputed institute also, only bookish knowledge is provided, or we can say even students are also interested to get grades and jobs and all that things. According to Chetan Bhagat, it gives no importance to new ideas. When someone is with new ideas, he is calmed down, and original thinking and creativity is not here encouraged. So, what happens according to Chetan Bhagat? We have to give importance to innovative ideas, original thinking, and creativity. क्रिएटिव्हिटी नवनिर्मिती नवीन निर्मिती करणे इनोव्हेटिव्ह इनोव्हेशन म्हणजे काय नवनिर्मिती. तर अशा प्रकारे ह्या शिक्षण पद्धतीवर याच्यामध्ये ह्या कादंबरीत कॉमेंट केलेले आहे चेतन भगत यांनी. फक्त आपण पुस्तकाचा किडा न राहता काय असलं पाहिजे आपल्याकडं न्यू आयडियाज, ओरिजिनल थिंकिंग, क्रिएटिव्हिटी, research aptitude, scientific thinking, all these things should be developed. You should not give only importance to marks and your grades and all that things. Your knowledge is very important. So with this view, writer has written 5 point someone. Title itself suggests the grading system in IIT. So writer is a direct student of IIT. He has experience, and that experience, with the help of that experience, he has written this novel. So plot of the novel, how he has developed the plot of the novel. The novel narrates the story of three IIT graduates and their life at IIT. The story highlights their friendship and differences, their study and employment, their career and ambition, their parental and peer pressure. So, in this way, this plot of the novel is centered around three friends who are taking education in IIT Delhi. So novel focuses their friendship, their life, their career, their ambition. And which are the three important characters that we have just discussed: Hari, Alok and Ryan, which are the three main characters who study in IIT Delhi. And what happens that they become friends on the first day in Kuman Hostel in IIT Delhi. What happens that in the on the first day they have to face very inhuman treatment, that is of a ragging by seniors. Senior means what? Senior students. Our three characters are juniors, just taken admission in IIT. The course of engineering or that technology is of 4 years. So they have taken admission in the first year. So senior students who are learning in second, third and fourth year, there is a particularly session of ragging by seniors of juniors. So what happens here? When the senior students ask the junior students to take off their clothes and stand in a bent position for minutes together. So this is the particularly trick that is used by the seniors. The senior students ask the junior students, including Hari, Alok and Ryan, to take off their clothes and stand in the bent position. So this is very difficult moment. At that time, what happens here? Ryan is full of strength and revolts against injustice. Ryan does not like such a type of the injustice and he revolts. Revolts म्हणजे काय? विरोध करणे, बंड करणे. ही जी काही रॅगिंगची पद्धत आहे त्याला विरोध कुणी केलेला आहे? या तीन कॅरेक्टर पैकी रयाननं केलेला आहे. ही नोटिसेस बॉटल्स ऑफ कोको कोलाची त्याला एक बाटली दिसते. And he what happens that he catches the hold of the bottles and breaks them. त्या बाटल्या त्याला मिळतात आणि त्या बाटल्या त्यानं फोडलेल्या आहेत. He breaks that bottles and threatens the senior students. The senior students are afraid of Ryan's attack. They take in Hari Kumar and Alok Gupta are here saved from ragging. In this way, Ryan is a hero here who stops ragging from seniors and he has given protection to his two friends, uh, that of a Alok and Hari. So they are saved from ragging and at that point they become good friends. They are placed in adjoining room and they become friends. So this is the first event at the beginning of the novel, that of a ragging session by seniors. In this way, what happens that the novel opens here, and in the next part we will find actual classroom here. So we have discussed that these three students, that is called Trika, are Trimurti. They are brilliant and talented. We can talk about their ranks in their particularly entrance exam of GATE, okay, that they have to get rank to admit in the IITs. Ryan has got 91 all India rank. Alok has got 453 rank and Hari Kumar has got 326 rank. Uh, Millions of the students appear for these exams, and these three are brilliant and talented who has got good rank, okay, in all India rank. Now in the next session we will discuss how these three are screw up themselves, and at the same time they are screwed up by the IIT system. Thank you very much.